Good morning students. In this part of the video I will explain you chapter 7 Events Tries and O Level. It is written by Colin Dexter. So dear students, the story Events Tries and O Level is an interesting story depicting how a young prisoner called James Evans befools all the officers of the prison to escape under a well laid out plan. Despite all precautions of the prison authorities, he was able to escape from prison. So let me start. Evans Tries and O Level is a story of a criminal named Evans. His full name was James Roderick Evans. He was intelligent, cunning prisoner at HM Oxford Prison. In this story, Colin Dexter shows how an individual is able to shake the entire police department with his cleverness. So he well laid plan in order to outwit the governor and other police officers. So his full name James Roderick Evans. He was popularly known as Evans the Break because he had escaped from prison thrice. 3 times he had escaped from prison. No prison could keep him inside. He was a young prisoner at the Oxford prison. Prison officers called him Evans the Break as he had escaped from prison 3 times. He was kleptomanic. He had habit of stealing things from childhood, but there was no record of the violence indulging in by him. He was kleptomanic. Kleptomanic, habit of stealing things, having no violent record. He was a pleasant salt chap. Actually pleasant person, very clever and cunning. In this story, Colin Dexter shows how an individual is able to shake the entire police department with his cleverness and cunningness and ingenuity. Evans the Break, he had escaped from prison 3 times. That's why he was popularly known as Evans the Break. By the police officials, the way he plans his escape for the 4th time with the help of his friends outside the prison earns for him our secret admiration for his cleverness. Evans was a criminal in Oxford prison. He wanted to appear in O-level German examination. O-level German examination, as he wanted to add his academic qualification. Only one student. Jail authorities arranged a teacher from a technical college. One German teacher used to come to give him tuition. later known as original teacher but one of Evans' friends. Governor describes Evans as a pleasant sort of a chap. He calls him one of the stars at Christmas concert. Governor further says that Evan is not a boiling person. His only vice is that he is kleptomanic. Evan's German teacher was doubtful of Evans' language ability. He felt that Evans could not even understand basic pleasantries in German. So Evans wants to take O-level exam. But officials, they were doubtful whether he was sincere, keen to acquire his exam, or it was his planning to escape from prison. Evans, keen to acquire academic qualification. Governor conceded to his request, arranged with the examinations board to hold an examination in Evans' cell. A parson from St. Mary Max came to invigilate. He was Reverend Stuart McLeary. When he reached, he was carrying a small brown suitcase. It contains the items he needed for the examination. It had a sealed question paper envelope, a knife to cut the seal, a yellow invigilation form, a special authentication card from the examination board, semi-inflated rubber tube. Next, governor takes precautions. He took all precautions for smooth conducting of exam. He didn't want to give him least chance to escape from prison. Governor was fearful Evans may try to escape from prison. So Jackson, a senior prison officer, and Stephens, he was a junior prison officer. They were appointed. Foolproof arrangement was made for smooth conducting of exam. Jackson, senior prison officer, he searched Evans' cell. Nothing found. He spent 2 hours, and it was instructed that he should remove all weapons from his cell like nail scissor, razor, nail filer from his room, because he could take advantage. Another prison officer to stay inside the cell till the examination. He is Stephen, and microphones fitted in the cell. Next, Jackson and Stephens visited Evans. Half an hour before examination, Jackson and Stephens visited Evans' cell. They searched thoroughly. Half an hour was given to him to smarten himself. Evans was given a blade to shave himself. Stephens takes the blade after the shave. Evans was wearing a red white bobble hat, and when Jackson asked him to remove it, but he refused. Evans said that he wanted to keep his head on his head because it was lucky charm for him. Always brought good luck for him. And this time he was going to appear in exam, so let him allow. Next, Evans he was wearing filthy hat. It was red and white bobble hat. Refused to remove it. Considered lucky hat, lucky charm. Jackson allowed him to wear it. Though Jackson was very strict, but a tiny core of compassion always lies somewhere in his heart. Actually, he had cut his long hair to impersonate the invigilator. If hat would be removed, secret would be revealed. He had hidden all strategy inside his head. Arrival of Invigilator, Reverend Stuart McLeary. Respected S. McLeary arrived. He was one of the parsons, lived alone in his flat in Bold Street at 8:45 a.m. Arrived at the gate. Prison led to Evans' cell. Introduced to Evans. Invigilator McLeary invigilated. Governor suspected the invigilator. Rang up to Mr. Jackson. Mr. Jackson was senior police officer. Mr. Jackson checked that any weapon should not remain in his cell. Mr. Jackson checked McLeary's suitcase, but nothing was there. McLeary had a small semi-inflated rubber ring which puzzled him a lot. But McLeary explained that he suffered from hemorrhoid. It is a kind of disease and he had to sit for a long time. That's the reason he had rubber ring with him. Secret of rubber ring. Actually, the rubber ring contained pig's blood. Later used to pretend that invigilator was wounded to fool the jailers. Inside the rubber ring, he was carrying pig's blood from slaughterhouse. Real McLeary was tied and gagged in his flat. The person who came as invigilator, he was one of his friends. Real McLeary was in his own room. He had been there since 8:15 a.m. Gagged, tied, securely bound in his own room. Examination started. Evans instructed to write the index number 313, center number 271. 313 271, that is center number. Jailer Stephens was to be inside the cell, but Evans asked him to stay out. He pretended. How could he concentrate on his answer sheet when a naked sword was just hanging around his neck? Stephens keenly watches through peepholes outside. Now I am explaining about the correction slip and the purpose of correction slip. At 9:40 a.m., Governor received a call about error in question paper. Someone had forgotten to keep correction slip in it. So Jackson informed, conveyed to the invigilator, and correction was made. Correction slip not being put in the examination package. Governor takes all